Jamaica could be next. So if you didn't see my last video, Vietnam seized 81 million bank accounts. Some people in the comments said there's not even 81 million people in that area. You're right, there isn't, but people have multiple accounts. They have business accounts. These accounts were seized for biometrics. Jamaica, they're installing biometrics everywhere. Biometric machines are up at post offices, etc., etc. People are being encouraged to go and give their biometrics, facial biometrics, thumbprint biometrics. Many believe it's coming. Their banking system will eventually seize all accounts of individuals who have not given their biometrics. You know somebody in Jamaica, send them this video. This is the warning shot. A lot of people wonder why people didn't take their money out of the banks in Vietnam. Limitations. They only allow you to take so much out per day. If you have a lot of money, it'll take you a lot longer. And also understand their currency is very different than our currency. A few $1,000s here is $1 million there. With that said, it looks like Jamaica is heading in that way. Also, it looks like a lot of other nations are heading that way, especially in that whole Asian region like Thailand and so forth. There's a lot of conversations about biometrics happening there. I will keep digging and keep you posted, but it looks like Jamaica is next.
The implementation of Jamaica's National Identification System, NIDS, is proceeding under the shadow of a massive disruptive identity verification campaign recently carried out in Vietnam, which serves as a potent cautionary tale for Kingston's policymakers. The Vietnamese government, through its Project 06, moved to deactivate over 86 million bank accounts, nearly half the national total, that failed to comply with a strict, biometrically linked digital ID mandate. While this extreme measure successfully targeted money laundering and rampant online fraud by eliminating ghost accounts, the sudden, non-negotiable enforcement resulted in widespread financial exclusion, locking millions of low-income, rural, and less digitally savvy citizens out of the formal banking system. For Jamaica, which is establishing NIDS to create a secure, verifiable national identity for streamlined services and enhanced financial security, the core lesson for Vietnam is one of equitable access versus aggressive enforcement. As Jamaican financial institutions prepare to integrate with the NIDS platform for enhanced Know Your Customer (KYC) compliance, regulators must develop a phased, inclusive strategy. They must avoid the dramatic, abrupt deadline seen in Vietnam that prioritized security at the expense of social stability, ensuring that the push to combat identity fraud does not simultaneously create a significant digital divide that disenfranchises large segments of the Jamaican population from their bank accounts and the digital economy.
I know you don't like me, but did you guys know that over 86 million citizens in Vietnam bank accounts were seized with their money because they refused to take the digital ID? Listen to me now. Yes, if those who come in and comment all the time, I tell them about what is wrong, it's just an ID, it's just an ID. Pay attention. In England, they are now introducing the new digital ID. If you guys are not seeing these things on your feed, just type it in the search bar, digital ID in UK or digital ID in Vietnam, and you will see these things. Now, because these people are controlling the algorithm, we are no longer seeing these things as much as we should. So, people of Jamaica, because the court had ordered NIDS to be null and void, they are coming back with it. Especially after the Republic. All them need to do is repackage it, come again. They are coming with it. It is not just an ID. If you don't know what I am talking about, I have been talking about this from 2 years. I'm going to put this video into a playlist. So down at the bottom of this video, you will see something called NIDS for it. Click it and watch all the videos in that. If you don't understand, ask a question. But don't ask a question without being humble. Listen to me. They are coming after us. The people them in Vietnam right now, them lock down the people them account and tell them say you cannot get access to your own money unless you get your digital ID. Now, for those who don't know this, big up the UIC. The UIC raised the first alarm about this, you know, right? And then the PMP jump on the same time and say, no, that's why the PMP them they jump on this 5-6 times and carry them to court, and every time they carry them to court, the court ruled that it's going against people constitution. This is why they had to go republic, and this is why going republic for them wasn't about going republic. It was about getting control as a republic. They never care about to remove the king. They never care about to put the final court here in Jamaica. They didn't care. The goal was control. Them are come for we, you know. Them are listen to me. For those who don't believe me, sit over there. So for those who understand, express yourself in the comment, because together we are stronger, you know. Here is how they will get a chance. When half of us decide to take it, same like with the vax. When some of us decide to take it, and they can move forward somewhat without the rest of we, and they'll move forward. But if none of us take it, people who do not take any form of digital ID. Jamaica already put infrastructure in place long time. This is why Jamaica, in the Caribbean, we're the first country in the Caribbean to have a fully digitalized police station. They're putting these things in place. This is why they're coming out with the JCF. They're coming out with some new squad now that are very specific to do specific things. When you think them did hire 9,000 more police officers, you think that if we fight crime? No. This is when we rebel, when the things that they're putting in come. Because when the things them are put in come, they're ready to give a gunshot and send we go to prison. So when me I say to Uno is, Uno feel use Uno up your support. Don't be blinded because Uno cannot see past on the nose bridge. No for Uno too short-sighted, Uno cannot see past on the nose bridge. And because Uno can't see past on the nose bridge, Uno fall into some traps all the time will affect Uno long term. Listen to me now. You see Uno, where have a piece of land a country and it landing in a bush? It's time. It's time. Little by little, take on the time. We don't have to fully run out, you know. But it's time. One at a time, little by little. Put all the little things in place. Start building up a little cabin. Start by putting a little water tank. Uno no bother buy a new iPhone. Taking new iPhone money, a new iPhone money can buy 3 water tank, 3 800 gallon, or 2,000 gallon, right? No, I lie, me I tell, excuse me. The new iPhone can actually buy 4,000 gallon tank. You understand? A time, little by little, my people. Don't be tricked, don't be fooled. And if you want to see what they're doing, pay attention to countries who have already done it, who they've tried to do it too. Right? You see what happened in India? Revolution had to happen. You see what happened down there? Hey, me know you want to talk to, me don't talk to neither, because you say who can you go feel, you know, and who can feel about, you know. So.
While me talk, people think I joke me I make. Right now, we see Vietnam shut down 86 million bank accounts. Why them shut it down? They must say increase in cyber attacks been happening and them don't know what to do. So the only resolution with them can find is request the biometric information from everybody in the public. We say that the public, because the public is everything that the government have in them control. And we know say in Jamaica we have millions of cyber attacks, as opposed to 30 million cyber attacks happen from the year start. And that a whole heap of cyber attack, I think if the government smart, the same thing them a come with. You see me? Because I mean, you know, me have an idea what I go on. That's how I've been tell people say, yo, your biometric information must be protected in trust. And if you not protect it, you know NIDS and what NIDS is about. NIDS is all about capturing and storing the biometric data and information of citizens and people that are not nationals. Bro, gotta say non-nationals. So big up on Jolis, big up Mark Golding, cause them been a try tell you no too. You see me? I been a tell you no in front of no face, but because you know so distracted by entertainment, most people don't realize. But for the ones that realize, take time out this rising for shout to know out. Manners and respect in all aspect because you are the awoken one. In the book of Revelation, them say 1,444 people. Right now, there 1,000 odd members in the tribe, and we know it a shut down anytime now. And I can bet you any money say it a shut off with 1,444 people in the People's Court of Jamaica nation. And we don't see have other nations out there where build themselves and thinking about manners and respect in all aspect to all.
Them take the shackles and chains on my feet and them put it on my brain and them call it emancipation.
If you're planning a trip to Europe, you're going to have to hand over way more than your passport when you get there. As part of a new entry-exit system, visitors to most European countries will have to provide 4 fingerprints and a facial photo at a self-operated kiosk. The information will be stored for 3 years, with the photo being used for ID verification on later visits. Travelers who refuse to provide their biometric data will be denied entry. The goal of the program is to enhance security and speed up border crossings, it is said. The new system is set to be rolled out over 6 months, starting in October, and applies to 29 countries, including popular destinations like France, Italy, and Spain.